Tyler, I mean, you're telling them the truth, right? They're not making you say stuff that you don't want to say.
In the town of Starkville, 13-year-old Tyler Edmonds is interrogated by the police for hours before admitting his guilt in the murder of Joey Fulgham. Sharon, Tyler's mother, is devastated, especially when she realizes that Tyler is trying to protect someone. The boy is deeply attached to his older sister, Christy, to the point where he fails to notice how she can manipulate him at will, even begging him to take the blame for her husband's death, using his minor status as a shield against serious legal consequences. But Christy's manipulation comes at a price, and Tyler finds himself trapped in a web of lies and deceit. The community is horrified by the horror behind this story, as Christy's true dark nature slowly emerges. Tyler is willing to sacrifice his freedom to protect his sister, but his mother warns him that Christy is trying to frame him.
Christy has already told us that you shot Joey.
Christy's trying to put this on you. He said, I don't believe that.
On May 12, 2003, the town of Starkville is rocked by the murder of Joey Fulgham, Christy's husband. Family tensions were already known to the community, highlighted years earlier during a television talk show where Christy revealed Joey's last child's non-paternity. This event cast further doubt on family relationships and the motive for the murder. Christy is quickly suspected, and during interrogations, she points the finger at her younger brother Tyler, accusing him of the crime. These accusations cause further turmoil within the family, putting Tyler in a terrible situation when he is interrogated by the police without his mother Sharon's consent. Tyler strongly denies the accusations. Christy, desperate to avoid the death penalty, begs Tyler to take the blame for the murder, promising that, being a minor, he would receive only a lighter sentence, while she would be spared. It was at that moment that they took Christy away and activated the camera to record her confession. During the trial, Tyler was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole until the age of 65. After pushing away his mother, Tyler was taken to a sparsely furnished cell with no toilet or bed, just a cold concrete slab on the floor. Tyler reflected that the death penalty would be preferable to being confined in that place for the rest of his days. The memory of his first visit after the conviction still haunted him. Joey's family also preferred to avoid inflicting such torture on Tyler. They just wanted the truth. For 5 long years, Tyler found himself behind bars at Walnut Grove, the largest youth correctional facility in the United States. In that time, only one person managed to keep his hope alive: his mother, Sharon Clay. To free her son, she sacrificed everything she had: her life, her home, even her financial security. She liquidated every available resource to pay for Tyler's defense, knowing that she would remain in debt for the rest of her life. But for her, saving her son's life was the top priority. Over the years, Tyler's lawyer, Jim Wade, showed extraordinary determination in fighting for the truth, even when it seemed that the battle was lost. He never gave up, even when the odds were against him. In 2007, the sentence was overturned due to invalid evidence presented during the original trial. Despite being offered a deal that would have guaranteed his immediate release, Tyler refused, choosing instead to face a second trial to prove his innocence. This decision strengthened the belief in his innocence, both among his family and his legal defenders, demonstrating his determination to risk everything to prove the truth. During the second trial, Wade called Christy as the first witness. Christy, already sentenced to death for her involvement in Joey's murder, was seen by many as a possible source of truth, now that she seemed to have nothing left to lose.
Miss Folger, you're Tyler Edmonds' sister, is that correct?
On the advice of my attorney, I'm not answering any questions.
So she will plead the fifth to every question. Tyler was also called to testify by the prosecution. The prosecutor asked him if he had lied.
Did you lie when you gave that statement?
Yes, sir, I did.
And how did you lie?
Protect my sister.
After years of preparation, lawyer Jim Wade had an ace up his sleeve. A surprise witness, Danny Edmonds, Tyler, and Christy's father.
So Christy came to your house, and tell the jury what y'all discussed at your house when Christy came over there.
She asked me part one that she wanted to kill Joey. And I asked her why, and she said he was mean to her, and the kids. And I told her, so just leave it. And she said, no, he's got a life insurance policy.
This witness shed new light on the case, suggesting a credible motive for Christie. However, the district attorney countered by showing the jury Tyler's original confession. Defense attorney Jim Wade had initially sought to bring a false confession expert into court. However, this request was rejected by the judge. Nevertheless, Wade, during the trial, projected a video of Tyler's confession in which the boy claimed to have seen Joey's blood splatter on his bed after shooting him. This claim, however, was contradicted by a new pathologist appointed by the court, who stated that it would have been impossible with such a small wound from a .22 caliber rifle. Furthermore, Wade emphasized that the absence of Tyler's fingerprints or DNA on the weapons used in the murder supported his innocence, arguing that he was not involved in the killing. After years of anguish and uncertainty, 24-year-old Tyler Edmonds anxiously awaits with his mother Sharon the final verdict. When the jury announces the acquittal after just 2 hours of deliberation, Tyler and his mother are overwhelmed with emotion and relief. Despite the release, Tyler understands that the path to recovery will be long and difficult, but he is determined not to give up. Unlike Christie, who avoided confrontation with her family after her involvement in Joey's murder, Tyler hopes to rebuild his life and regain everything he lost. He wants his experience not to have been in vain, but to find meaning in building a better future after almost 10 years of deceit and lies.